Welcome back to another deck tech. Today we're talking about 3 freeze. Yes, 3 freeze Fae. 3 freeze is what I call this Fae tempo mid-range thing. The idea of this deck is that you have lots of cards that are flex. By flex, I mean they can be used aggressively or defensively. So you can use Aspect of the Mountain to clear the board and transform an opponent's powerful minion into something smaller at the same time, or you can use it to make one of your own minions, or Gravity Well Walls, into a powerful minion while also clearing the board at the same time. You can use Aspect of the Fox to transform a Gravity Well into an aggressive threat, or you can use it to silence a minion for a very low cost. You can use Chromatic Cold, like a virtual Phoenix Fire, screw you Songhai, or you can use it as a ranged silence or removal spell, etc. The idea of this deck is that it has many cards like that, and so, depending on how defensive or aggressive you need or want to be, you can adapt to the current situation. Because Fae's Bloodborne spell allows you to deal damage to your opponent no matter where you are on the board, and they have no way of countering that damage, you always have an endgame at your fingertips. As long as you, generally speaking, win the game, for all rights, you have won, so long as you don't die, which means that some of the cards in the deck are tilted more towards being defensive. I said before that the point of the deck is that there's lots of flex cards, but there are slightly more defensive cards because Fae herself is your offensive option. These cards are Azure Herald, which heals you for a little bit more than Healing Mystic, but is a little bit worse body. And things like Frostburn, which obviously cannot be applied offensively, but are very, very strong defensive countermeasures. So Hearth-Sister will allow you to move things away from you or closer to you, closer to your opponent or away from your opponent. Whether you want to be aggressive or defensive, Bloodtear Alchemist can clear things away or damage your opponent's face. Dioltas is both an aggressive attacker and provides a big provoke minion when he dies. Elkian can provide you all sorts of crap. Dancing Blades kills a minion and gives you some tempo while also being a large threat at the same time. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty simple. It's a very nice deck. It's a very compact, strong, flexible deck. It has quite a lot of card draw because there are many different playstyles that it can get itself embroiled in, and there are a lot of cards that are sort of inefficient but powerful, like Gravity Well. Feels good every time. Let's jump in and show off some games. Yes. The glory of playing this deck will soon be revealed onto you, my beloved viewers. Gravity Well is one of the most deeply upsetting turn 1 plays for your opponent. It is a massive morale blow. It allows you to claim the mana and also zone your opponent off of the board like crazy. Sometimes you want to put it here. Here, I'll demonstrate it, but not do it. Here, 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 and then here, if you would like 2 mana. But if you don't want 2 mana and just need 1, then to save both of these mana for your own use, it is good to do it in a line, or perhaps in a diagonal line, like so. And because I have the mana too, I'm just going to go ahead and play Bloodtear, but I'm going to play it near one of the mana wells, so that I can claim it at will and play out the cards in my hand much faster. So next turn it is almost impossible for them to take either of these mana, but it is almost inevitable that I will be able to take both of them, which means I will get a very large tempo gain. And it's no problem that I use 2 cards to get that, because I will be drawing lots more. On later turns, you want to go ahead and back up so that your opponent cannot get to you, while you are able to freely spam Warbird and deal tons of damage from range. Make sure to continue using your cards in controlling ways, like so, and getting lots of value out of a bad positioning by your opponent. Like so. Make sure that they don't sustain their health too much, and make sure that you don't run out of cards. And you should be just fine. Well, these are pretty annoying. I don't think they'll be much of a problem, though. One, two, three, four, five, six. The tools to adapt to any situation. Hope you enjoyed the deck very much. Leave me a comment with any strategy or deck specifically that you would like to see next, and I would be happy to oblige. I am taking all requests. And subscribe if you like this. I do multiple of these videos every week. I'll see you next time.